And you might be wondering, what's this guy up to today, right? How does one lose a job and get another barely 9 days after? Welcome back, guys. Welcome to Zero to Hero Tech Consulting, where we keep connecting brilliance with opportunity. We provide trainings, give opportunity for mentorship, and help people connect to that amazing job. Stay with me today. I'll be talking about a personal experience. If you're not subscribed to this channel, what are you even doing? Really, guys? Please click that button right now. Click the notification bell so you get notification when we post new content. Kindly share with your friends and your family. Thank you. We really appreciate the love. I'm going to be sharing my experience. I used to live in the UK, amazing country, amazing place. I used to work with HP remotely while I was in the UK. So on this fateful day, I got an email from my manager saying, please prioritize. And I was terrified because, of course, I was like, oh, this does not look good. Talking to my partner, I was very suspicious, like, wow, I smell a rat here. It was a period where there was a lot of news about tech layoff, big tech job cut, all of that, economic downturn. So, of course, naturally, I was already feeling uneasy. So I was having a chit chat with my colleague to check up, the normal conversation colleagues will have. And they were like, they're not too sure about what was happening as well. So we waited. There comes the meeting day. And in the meeting, we saw a dark and gloomy manager. Like, of course, when you're about to break the bad news, there's a way your countenance is. So we were all there keen to see and hear from our manager. Was it spill the tea? But you could feel the pressure, the tension in the room. So I was like, yeah. And then she was like, telling us all the positive things that we've actually done and how we've been amazing and all of that. And I was like, this does not feel good. This does not feel right. Then she spilled the tea and said, now before we actually spilled the tea, you're wondering what my role was. Your guess is as good as mine. I was working as a Scrum Master and Product Owner with HP, where I would, ensure that the team are working efficiently on our project roadmap, and I would define, the product vision, the user stories, and all of that. Let's cut to the chase now. Let me tell you about this job, right? This job was actually very amazing. Gave me opportunity to explore, to travel, to meet amazing people, inspiring people, experience different culture. Then when we talk about the pay, it was just the perfect sort of thing I needed at the time. Soon my working arrangement changed, naturally so. I mentioned that I used to live in the UK. I needed to move to Australia to reunite with my family, right? And then polar opposite time zone basically. So I would work from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. It was really a lot of adjusting to do, but it was exciting. Remember I told you how great the job was and how amazing it is. So I enjoyed it. So I work through the night, and during the day I'm resting, enjoying Australia until email came from my manager. That evil email that made me apprehensive. So we were in the meeting with all my colleagues. We are about 56 people, working on this project. Amazing people, as I said. And then she broke the ice that HP was cutting the budget for the project, right? It's an NDA, so we're not allowed to talk about this project, in detail. But then it was a shocker. You can imagine the expression, of everybody on the call having to hear that they are being let go. Like, I almost had an heart attack because I booked a flight for vacation in Brisbane, with my partner. So December was supposed to be Decembering. But then, I remember walking to the room and my partner saw me and I was like laughing really. She didn't understand why I was laughing. I just told her that, wow, I just lost my job. And she was so confused, right? And then I just went back to the call with my colleagues and I was like chatting with them, way forward. Everybody was just trying to deal with the grief, the disappointment and all the sad part of that situation. But we took it well. Credit to my manager, she's an amazing person. So she was just trying to spin the positive, tell us how, important we were to the project and all of that, and how we've been doing good work, which is true, But that in that moment, I was just sad, right? And then ultimately, I needed to readjust strategy. New country, new domain. I was still finding my feet. And I was not really applying in Australia because, I have this great job, affords me everything I wanted at the time. Why should I be applying? Given the situation, I started a massive application. And you read in the news every time job shortage in Australia. So I'm like, I'm optimistic. I'll tackle this head on. And I started sending out application for different roles, Scrum Master, BA, Product Owner, right? I would send out 20, 30 applications per day. And then I received a call, on a Friday, I remember. So this happened on December 7th. And the Friday, the 11th, I think, I got a call from a recruiter, telling me, how amazing my CV was and all of that. They would like to have a chat with me. And I was like, wow, okay, good. Yeah, I'm open to this. Then I had a chat on a Monday, and the chat went well. The interview went well with my then manager. And that was, I was optimistic. Something's in the pipeline. Then I was successful to proceed to the next stage of interview. Then I got a call from the recruiter handling the whole process, saying, oh, well, they've cut the budget and they're not likely to recruit for this position again. I was so sad, like, wow, this job that I really, very optimistic about. I had a great chat with my interviewer. He's a great guy, great manager. So I was like, I'm looking forward to working with this man. Then this happened. So I was really, downbeat at the time and, just trusting God, basically. Then something dramatic happened. On the Wednesday, I just got a call from the same recruiter saying, oh, well, change of plans. Am I still interested in this role? I'm like, interested? Well, I am. Then, he told me, yes, he was going to schedule another interview for a Friday. I'm like, perfect. And then on Friday, I was all set. I wanted to make an impression and all of that. Then I went for this interview, and then it was it was a nice chat with my manager then. So we had a great conversation.
I've had the opportunity to work with probably 20, 30 Scrum Masters in my career through different jobs and all that stuff. Yeah. And I'll tell you the ones that I feel have been successful.
Yeah.
The ones that have a passion for being a Scrum Master, but understand delivery.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are successful for me.
And immediately I knew I was going to get hired. And it was like, we're negotiating and all of that. I'm like, I'm good with this. So they sent me offer the Monday, and I'm like, whoa, nice. I did the whole police check paperwork and all the basics, and then it was great. And this was on 16th. So remember, I lost the job 7th of December. On 16th, I signed another offer, So it just made the whole December great for me, and else I would have been wallowing in the fact that, wow, this job that I've lost, But that was great. I wouldn't even lie, guys. This situation almost made my December not December like the other December. Seriously, there was bills to pay. There's pressure of just moving to a new country. I had no local experience, but what kept me was my positivity. Now, it's important that you have a great resume, and that's some of the things that we talk about in Zero to Hero Tech Consulting. Your resume must be great, right? So be able to have a solid resume that will pass the ATS, system, and make sure that you are in the frame for that job. Second thing is to continuously upskill, like improve your skill, right? My recruiter, called me and told me about how, they like my international experience and what I've done, my skills and all of that. And that's because it's represented in my resume. Think about it, guys. So the third thing for you is stay positive throughout, because you need to send lots and lots of application. Don't get downbeat when you get, that annoying email. Unfortunately, we can't consider you. We've gone with other candidate, blah, blah, blah. You need to stay positive and send out application in their almost 100 if you like. So I was sending about 20 applications out minimum per day. And that just gave me, lots of options. I would receive different calls from different organizations and recruiters. And that was really great. So I want to encourage everybody, especially in Australia, keep applying. There are jobs out there, we hear about these skill shortages every day, keep applying, persevere. Don't be too, if your resume is not working, make sure you speak to people, tweak it, try to upscale and all of that, and that would really help you and set you on a good footing to land that new job. Kindly stay in touch with us on our content. We share amazing tips on how to land the job, get trained, and position yourself to land that 6-figure, even 7-figure job. Thank you guys for watching. Please share with your friends, your colleagues. Subscribe to this channel, guys. You have to subscribe. Promise me you would. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.